This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Today's topic is interesting. It's about a woman who is just passing time with you as she looks for another man.
Yes. And we're trying to help men to know. Because when you are a resourceful man, a lot of women will desire you.
Yes.
They will welcome your advances.
Yeah.
Not many women are self-respecting enough to be honest and tell you
Yeah.
that they don't see you that way. Not when you are generous,
Yeah.
when you are a giver, when you are responsible,
Yeah.
when you are reliable,
Yeah.
when you look like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
You're risking the disaster of being married by a woman who doesn't feel you. They start writing to counselors, I have the most wonderful man on earth, he's such a wonderful father, he provides everything, but I don't have the spark for him. How did you end up marrying to him?
Can I ask for myself?
Yes.
I have met a guy or guys like that, that everything is perfect, except I'm not feeling them. And sometimes I even feel bad about it. I'm like, he's such a good guy.
You try to help
Why
him.
am I not feeling him? Why don't I feel him?
Yes.
He's a good guy.
That's the risk with good men. They can end up with a woman who doesn't feel her. She's using courtesy and flowing along.
Yeah. And also, there's nothing wrong. Why not? That's also a rationale
And you're
in
being told,
Africa.
wait, love will grow. Just go
Yeah.
ahead, it will catch up.
But then you're the one who taught me that it's not enough
Yeah.
that he's a good guy.
Yes. And today we are talking to those good guys. They are almost extinct and they're marrying wrong. Our society is in danger, let me tell you. The men who could make good families are marrying the wrong women. The ones who don't care about anything, just selfish, living for pleasure,
Yeah.
are the ones who are ending up with the right women.
and why do the guys I like are not the good guys?
Yeah.
Then the good guys, I don't feel them
Feel
like
them,
that.
yes.
What is that thing?
The bad guy is a taboo. He's a bad boy. He has lost all that restraint of ordered society and restraint life and discipline. He lives for pleasure. He doesn't care about nothing. So in one moment he can sweep you to pleasure, but he knows he can crush you anytime. So you don't have to really abandon yourself in his hands.
Isn't it safer for me to go to this good guy I'm not feeling?
You should get a guy who is good and you're feeling him. They should be both.
That's too much homework. Too much homework.
And today I'm going to open the eyes. How to know that Lily is just flowing along. So,
Okay.
good men have that difficulty of being told honest. The honest truth. They don't hear it.
Oh.
That's why when you become very conspicuously visible and successful, it's very hard to marry right. Nobody's being honest with you. You have so much people want. Even when they don't want you, they want the lifestyle.
Yeah.
They want the money.
Yeah.
Let me start with the bad girls who want to use men. They are good ladies like Lily or not. They have their life. They can pay their bills.
Yeah.
So it's not your substance
Yeah.
that they'll be after. I'll come to that group.
Okay.
It looks less innocent, but it's also very dangerous.
Okay.
So notice they are not intentionally malicious, but that lack of skill makes up for very dangerous results.
Okay.
Let's start with the group that, they were bragging. We had a bad incident of a young lady being killed in a grisly murder in a lodging Airbnb, and because she had met this. And you saw his picture, it doesn't look suspicious.
Yeah.
I hope now people are realizing psychopaths are just looking normal.
He even sends money.
They're very generous in the beginning.
Yeah.
Very generous. To lure you, who are going to throw away bait? The fish thinks you're very generous, you're bringing meat.
Yeah.
And one of the things that were trending, women of that type have been putting is, my first date question is whether you have money, and I'm not apologetic about it. So
Yeah.
So The love of money is the root of all evil. Many, by pursuing thereby, have pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Imagine piercing yourself through with many sorrows. Because there before, psychopaths who kill people and serial killers were hunting in the woods, in isolated parts of the road.
Yeah.
Today they have left the forest, they have come to the social media. For that wannabe socialite who is living a life they can't afford, and they are just a low-key prostitute who can sell their body for anything,
Yeah.
as long as you can send $50 this time, $100 just for lunch.
Yeah.
They become now very open to you, and they will do anything because they have developed a kind of trust. These stories have been so grisly, they have been so disturbing. We don't go long before we hear another one.
Yeah.
But our memory is very short.
Too short.
Very short.
Yeah.
The previous case was a lady who was meeting a white man who had come around, and that one was very bad. You don't even want to hear the description of the torture she was taken through. And we have many that are not this dramatic, so they don't hit the news.
Yeah.
It's an infection with a disease. And this same guy had extracted money from another woman with a lot of torture like that.
Yes.
This one of this case.
Yes.
We have had others who are made to do ritualistic abortions. People using your body for their rituals. Okay. When you just put money in front, you become very gullible to the worst form of predators. Some just use 20,000 on you to get 100 from you.
Yeah.
They will end up exploiting you.
Yeah.
They'll end up using you very badly.
Yeah.
And so we are saying, let's start with if as a guy you will know that you like this lady, she looks like you want to marry her, but she is not in for that kind of marriage, and she still wants to use your resource,
Yeah.
is when she terms her bills as your responsibilities. They keep writing to me, he takes our responsibilities. I say, which language are you using? Whose responsibilities? The moment a woman thinks her rent, her shoes, her salon is the responsibility of a man who wants her, that's a psycho. It's a user. That's a very twisted woman who thinks it's a man's responsibility to pay for her. That term responsibility means duty, a duty that falls to me according to my position. Who is that man in your life? Why is paying your bills his due duty? Why? Why should he pay for you?
Yeah.
They even use it as a test that you are capable of taking care of her.
Yeah.
That you are generous, that you are a giver, that you are not passive. When you are young, when you are single, when you are not yet married, your life is your responsibility. Live a life you can afford. In fact, one test gentlemen are checking is whether you're living within your means.
Yeah.
You see, the moment a man pays your rent, what will you pay back? He's also renting you.
Yeah.
You can't maintain boundaries with a man who's paying rent for you.
True. Yeah.
This should be common sense.
Yeah.
But really, it's unfortunate. It's very disturbing how the proportion of women who just want a man to come and start paying for them.
Yeah.
So they never choose a man with character. They just choose a man who can pay,
Yeah.
who's willing to splash money, who brings the biggest shopping,
Yeah.
who brings this and the other, who pays for this salon.
Yeah.
And these kind of women are not dating character anymore. They mix sex in there, they mix things. They end up with the worst form of men.
Yeah.
Okay, some of them were raised by a woman who was staying home and the father was paying. So maybe her idea of marriage emanated from there. We are at a generation where women have the opportunity to self-determine. She's in a different generation herself. I don't know who bewitched them, because they are placed in opportunities to build a life. And they drop off from that college to go marry some character.
Yeah.
And life burdens them. You meet them midlife, you shake your head, begging for food for their children. This person once set their feet in a place that could have given them self-reliance. Coming from a very poor background, and a guardian angel from some place made sure they have fees.
Yeah.
But what did they do? They ran off with some guy because he has money. He has a car. Give it 5 years, 10 years. You meet her in a living hell. Living hell.
Yeah.
Unable to control her life. Already the consequences have caught up. They write to counselors pretending to ask for advice, and you know this one is asking for social rescue. I don't know these social services. Please keep searching.
Aki Benjamin.
Some things are not advice. Looking for social rescue. I don't know any. Listen, life has consequences, eh?
Yeah.
Today I set before you life and death, Deuteronomy 30:15, that blessings and curses. If you obey, your blessings. If you disobey, seasons, you have curses, death and life. Choose one. So they come to dating. A man who really wanted to build with you, you're just looking at what he can give from his pocket now. And they don't open their mind. It's very disturbing.
Yeah.
They walk around like sleepwalking. And they throw things, they rewrite in their social media spaces that it's all about money for them.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
They even say it. And that's how the psychopath knows, here is my target.
Exactly.
I used to think the psychopath is targeting a naive girl someplace. I was told nowadays that's not the main target. The main target is a wannabe who is living a life they can't afford.
Yeah.
The Instagram influencer,
Yeah.
the TikTok something.
Yeah.
Who does, and nowadays they're even doing the prostitution live. You send this money, they show you this part of their body.
Yes.
And they think they can sustain that. They even go to OnlyFans to show their body there. And one day they are hoping to now clean up and get married to somebody. We are not fools.
Are they hoping to one day get married?
No, they can't sustain this. They'll become expired goods. You see, that market is once they commoditize your body, the body also perishes. It has expiration date. No, you're too old. Get aside. Let's get another young one. Do you understand? Okay. Once you make your body the premium, you're subjecting yourself like a meat. You'll be weighed like meat with the kilos. The moment you don't trade with your brain, you're trying to trade with your body. At some point, those who use bodies will say it has lost value. They'll push you to the side. That's why prostitution, there are girls who work in the club, but they're not working. They're double tasking with the night shift of.
Yeah.
The job in the club is not bad by itself. Some people, when you have a common sense, just use it as a job and stepping stone. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
But you're saying by itself is not a problem.
Yeah.
It's when you don't have personal boundaries. A friend of mine watched a very grisly story. I think she was camping somewhere in, is it Machakos, a town? When doing schooling, this time. So the next room was a lady who used to go for that kind of a job. And clean, she looked like she had more she could have done with her life, just by looking. You can tell this person is not really living by their full potential.
Yeah.
They're taking the shorter route. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So she's selling a club, and when you are top, when you commoditize your body, you have a season. So that time when you are top, when your body is young and looks good, she was hot cake from this club to the other, selling, waiter. But she's you could tell this one is doing. They use it as a front, as a hiding for the other job.
Yeah. Yeah. Devil's advocate. Can one also use prostitution as a pathway to get to where they want to get?
Can you use the cocaine as a pathway to get where you want to get? You can use cocaine. You can use meth.
Maybe I can sell it without ever, taking it.
It's a very risky business. 50 Cent sold drugs to get money to record music and move himself out of that ghetto. So I know some people took that risky path.
But you can die.
Yes, many of his colleagues died.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is like crossing River Limpopo on a rope.
That's true. I get you. Agreed.
I cannot recommend it to anyone.
Yes.
Because most people die. They never make it.
Yes.
They said this. Somebody was robbing bank and a prostitute said the same thing. They said, people came to rescue me and they gave us a starting point to stop this life. But earning money slowly was unbearable.
Oh my. So you get addicted to that thing that you were trying to use to move ahead.
Yes. I heard them say, there's an FBI guy, a former FBI, who explains how they were rescuing young people from prostitution and sex trade. They say the government had all these social welfare programs. Many fell off. They say, this is too slow. This guy was using bank robbery, saying risking death became addictive.
Yeah. Until the day.
And getting millions at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saving 10,010 and working, sweating and showing up and...
By the way, earning a clean... making a clean earning is hard.
Yes.
Let's put it out there.
Yes.
What we're selling is not the easy way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's the only safe way.
Yeah.
If you want to live your life.
Yeah.
So that lady witnessed that next door lady said, she used to go to campus and come back. This was where she was staying when she was not on session. And she said, I went first year and second year. And that year, this lady was not going to work. She was sick. She was sitting out there. And it's like she's under treatment. Her body had shed off. She was very weak. She would revive, go to work 2 days, fall sick again. When I went, I came to told she was dead and buried. She lived such on the first lane, soft prostitution, first lane, finished. The world has pushed you to the side, taken other incomers. There are women who see a good guy wanting to date them and they start saying, pay my bills, because they are used to prostitution instead of dating. Dating does not require the man who talks to you to pay your bills. You pay your fare. There's nothing like sending fare. Sending fare is a way to transport the body for sex.
Yeah, that's true.
This is nonsense. One who sends fare dictates where the meeting is, isn't it? They dictate what they'll do when you come, isn't it? They want their payback on the fare, isn't it?
Yeah, like, oh my, do you remember this story of this guy who killed his girlfriend because she was eating his fare and dating another guy?
Yes.
So he was sending her money in the hundreds of thousands. So she's eating it and having another guy.
And many think they can just eat men's money. I don't know why they think that way.
Yeah, and when he went to court, he said he regrets it, he's sorry, but jealousy just got the best of him.
It's unfortunate, you don't have to go that far, but once you're dead, you are dead.
Yeah.
Protect your life. Stop eating men's money. It doesn't work like that. You know this woman just wants to waste your time when she sees the resource you can give, and she says she's sending you the bills that are due, just because you started talking to her. Or after you talk the same day, she has emergency, salon, shoes, this, the other. I don't know to go where. This crisis, the other one. The moment she starts seeing how you can help her financially just because you showed interest in her, bro, run. However much you'd like her. Don't imagine the girls who are not working. I want you to imagine the women who are working, but they think men's money are sweeter. Your money is sweeter than hers.
Yeah.
And she just wants you somehow to take over the paying of the bills. She's coming from a twisted world where it was the man to prove by just overspending himself. And Lily, you can forgo a good man because at that time he does not have money, but he has a very good mission, very good plan, very good drive. When you are dating some people, they're on the grassroots, they're on the starting. I did not have money to send people when I was starting dating.
Yeah.
I did not have money to send anyone.
Yeah.
I was getting my own to travel for that day.
Yeah.
I'm living frugally.
Yeah.
My income is not steady.
Would you give her fare just out of generosity?
Yes, I would insist on paying, but she's already organized and she does not really want me to pay.
She was not asking, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why is she bothering herself? I'm okay.
So how would that conversation go? Who would win? Would you?
No, I had to hide and pay. By the time she's trying to pay, the conductor says someone paid.
Wow. I think that is good.
That's more,
There's no pressure.
Yeah. And I know she won't put it in her mind somewhere that you didn't pay.
Yeah.
Her dad would make sure you're going for a date, my daughter. Here is fare. That's how fathers should facilitate their children, so that you're not cornered because somebody paid some fare. I don't know for what. You're going to meet somebody. Okay, how much? Here is I'm your dad. I got you covered. Tell me when you're done.
Yeah.
Even in case of anything, I'm reachable.
Yeah.
That girl feels covered. She will judge you objectively. What kind of man are you? Not because I've already eaten his money. I need to pay back. That's nonsense.
Let me also devil's advocate moment.
Yes.
You meet a lady who just has like a health condition that needs a lot of constant money, and you have the money. What is that?
That health condition should be managed to some degree first. Don't marry people who are in a crisis. That crisis makes them vulnerable to fall for helpers rather than a suitable partner. The one who can help you more when you're in a situation, they become the good Samaritan to whom you can reach. When people are falling on the road and bleeding and trying to manage, and don't marry them. It's burdensome even. You expect them to show up for you when they're in a crisis. Health conditions require to be managed to a good degree. If it's physical ailment, that physical condition, some people on a wheelchair, they're not in pain.
Yeah.
But they have those ones, the story I always tell them is build your self-esteem. Self-esteem. So that you feel like you're acceptable.
Yeah.
If anybody just smiles at you and you fall in love because you think at least somebody has seen me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fall for the wrong people. And I know a breed of characters who look for those people who feel like unlovable, so that they can splash love on you, bring you to their cage and torture you to death. Narcissists.
Oh my God.
narcissists. There are people who are physically on wheelchair, others are emotionally on wheelchair,
Yeah.
psychologically on wheelchair. The rule is when you have come through things that bruised you, take your time and heal until you are confident of the value you bring. Whenever they tell me I have a physical ailment, I always tell them, tell me what you bring to a person's life, please. Why should somebody choose you out of all the billions in the world? If you cannot answer that, you're not ready. So stop using wheelchair as an excuse. Build your value.
Yeah.
When you can help a woman think, when you can believe in her, when you can cheer her on, when you can be there for her, when you can lift her, when you can be a partner who understands, when you can be the one they tell stories and laugh, when you can be the one they journey through life with.
Yeah.
My friend, she will choose you out of all the world.
Yeah.
And when she's asked, why would you pick that guy? I can't carry you, you have to carry him. You know, Nick Vujicic in Married, the guy who has no lips, no leg.
Right.
Married to a very pretty girl.
And do they have children?
Yes, they have children. They keep asking her, how do you choose? This guy makes me feel the way nobody makes me feel.
Yeah.
It's not self-pity. Oh, it's because I'm like this. No, not self-pity.
Yeah.
The guy is buoyant and confident, and he's daring enough to ask me. You even have to think, this guy, how is he so courageous?
Yeah.
The courage is very attractive.
Yeah.
And he will show you the plans I have for your life, for our life, both of us. Nobody else can give you this. Calm, watch this.
True. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this is where I'll take you, this is what we'll do.
Yeah.
They can manage my life.
Yeah.
You find him frying things for his family in the kitchen. He's not sitting there crying.
I know.
He's doing what he can do.
Yeah.
He said, I can talk, I can think, I can engage you. We can plan together, my friend. I can play with our kids. Let me tell you, whatever I can do, I'm not totally limited. I've learned to do some things.
Yes.
And then he has a name. He has money. You see, female things need safety.
Yes.
They can't just breed of their offspring in where predators are watching to eat them up.
Yeah.
Money is necessity. It's not
Yeah.
materialism.
Yes.
You need to have money.
Yes.
It's known even in the kingdom, wild jungle. When the female is giving birth, they are very vulnerable. They could even die from the process of giving birth, even without a predator. They could die. That process is life-threatening.
It is. Yeah.
You need a lot of money to take care.
Yeah.
So you can be, oh, it's because I'm poor, that's why you're rejecting my friend. This life does not have poverty. This is not your poverty.
So let me ask you, if I'm that lady who I'm single, I'm of age, but I don't either have that health condition that is not managed to a degree, or I have not figured out my finances, is it correct to just say no to men who approach?
Yes, tell them I'm not ready. I would not be in the right frame of mind. I will not give you what you're looking for. Be honest.
Okay.
Tell them it's my frame of mind. It's where I am. It's not you.
Okay.
I'm not ready. And if they insist, let me advise you. I'm trying to help you to avoid mistakes. When a woman is honest enough to tell you the truth in the beginning,
Yeah.
appreciate it and move on.
Yes.
Control your feelings.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Tell them I will know when I can pour into a man. Right now I can't pour. I can't build you.
I'm sorting myself out.
Yes. And I don't know how long it will take, but I'm giving myself a number of years, a year or two,
Yeah.
so that I can accommodate. The stress of marriage is demanding. Okay?
It is.
It's demanding. The second sign is the lily type, the good girls who are just not sure.
Uh-oh. Nimefikiwa. Tumefikiwa.
You will know this girl appreciates who you are, but she's also buying her time and unsure. She has cold feet here and there. She's dragging herself. When she calls you a great guy, but not the right guy for her. Her language is what will betray her.
Oh.
She keep calling you a great guy and give reasons. But she'll never explain why you're the right guy for her. Because there's something in her that is in disagreement.
Oh.
Her heart is quiet. The brain talks. The heart,
Yeah. The heart is unresponsive.
you know, you say
Yeah.
something, can't you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just losing. You'll be annoyed. We are in front of a good meeting, and the friend we are supposed to make the president is sleeping.
Yeah. Now's the time. Wake up.
So, good guys, listen. You can meet a lady whom you are so good together on paper.
On paper. Yeah. In theory.
Anybody seeing you suggest you guys should be a thing.
Right?
Everybody suggests it.
Yeah.
Suggest it. And you rhyme. But
Yes.
the guy may think this woman, and Because you are reluctant, the man ends up falling in love. Let me show you the problem of being reluctant.
It's a vicious cycle.
Because you are not easy to excited about him. You're cautious and nice. Okay, good morning. But it's not coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
He takes it as a challenge to convince you, and he starts doing more. When he does more, he confuses you more. Is that, will I ever get another guy who's going this far for me? Then you say, let me think. You take a week without responding. He comes up with another gimmick. That gimmick.
Stop it, you guys. Stop it. Stop that.
So, you see, we had been conditioned to think when she's resisting, she should do more. Brothers, stop it. Don't do more. Women who are searching will even help you.
They will.
Women who are searching to settle, they'll help you conclude this quickly, whether it has viability or not.
I know, yeah. True.
So, when you see this woman who is just appreciating how you are so different, men like you are nowhere to be found. You're not even that selfish. You're patient. Somebody can't believe you're single.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
My friends are telling me I'm lucky in the ass. If you don't want him, drop him for us. If you say no.
I know, yeah.
You know?
Let me tell you, I even feel like if I don't date him, he might go out there and date the wrong woman.
You even pity him because he's a good guy.
I know, I'm like, I might just date him to protect him.
You go. Let me tell you. And you wonder, is it witchcraft?
I know.
The men I die for don't even look my direction.
Actually.
They are looking for these things, the other things. The one who is dying for me, I'm not feeling it. This is a warning about good girls who are just indecisive. Whenever you see indecisiveness as a man, a prolonged cold feet, get the message.
Yeah.
She's also as confused as she's behaving. That behavior is the message.
Yeah, take that as, just run with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Early on, she might have blurted the truth in a moment of vulnerability. Early on, which you refused to listen.
You didn't hear.
Aki, me, I have no problem with you. Me, I don't have a problem with you. With your it's me.
Yeah. It's me, it's not you, it's me.
But this guy went on to spoil your parents until they told you they don't want anybody else. He went on to spoil your friends until now they are watching you for him. Spoil your sisters. Bro, don't campaign broadly. You'll end up winning the wrong person. So where this goes is, you marry that lily who is not there emotionally, appreciates you, and then you're a wonderful dad, you're committed.
Yeah.
And then that wife is looking for jobs in Lokichogio.
Why? I'm
to
tired.
stay away. You know, being with a person you don't feel it's wearisome. It's difficult. Intimacy becomes duty with a rota. So this week, last week, we have a call, a carryover. No, that one is sorted. You're going to have a duty rota, brother. So you don't want a quarter of twice a month.
Yeah.
With 3 children and a perfect looking couple and a very unsatisfied wife and very resentful man because you don't show him like he's man enough. He's complaining when you're at home, you don't laugh. Do you want to hear those kind of complaints?
No.
But when you get on phone with other buddies whom you have such chemistry, oh my God, another person comes up. One guy complained like that. I didn't want to tell him the truth. Too crushing. She's not happy around me. She's happy around him. And the way, bro, I go to my way.
Yeah.
The more you go to away, the more you look desperate. You know that's why it gets to?
It does, yeah.
When you sit with a person who loves you but you don't love them back, they look desperate. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't click you with them.
Yeah.
Okay. I will tell you next time why usually not clicking for him.
Okay.
Usually it's genuinely not your physical type. Usually it's could be the height you don't like, the weight you don't like, the something.
Yeah.
The scent you don't like.
Sometimes even the personality.
Something.
You know, so he has a nice CV and he looks very nice, but his personality is just not.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not clicking.
Many times he's not stimulating you intellectually. You know, everything else is
Yeah.
flowing, but he
Yeah.
doesn't really challenge you
Yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
All right? Or he's so much like you that you don't get that freshness. Sometimes you start out well because your personalities are copy-paste.
Okay.
The MBTI personality axis. Extrovert, introvert, this one, that one. Over time, you can predict them. So predictable, so monotonous. It can be any of the aspects.
Okay.
So we are saying a lot of times the woman also can't make up her mind because she's in dilemma. You're such a good guy. She has not seen that kind of good guy. But she can't bring herself to be excited about you.
Yeah.
The last thing you know, she's just whiling away time, is when she's in an exclusive relationship with you, but she's still sneaking to see other people. Don't excuse cheating during dating. It's usually a symptom of something bigger.
Yeah.
Somebody who you are not enough, and they're trying to find who is enough.
Ah.
Once you have reached exclusivity and you're moving towards marriage,
Yeah.
but you find that they're sneaking to talk to this, arrange meetings with here and there.
Yeah.
Once you find it, once quit. It's not cheating when you are dating. It's a sign that I'm not enough. That's why you don't excuse cheating during dating.
Yeah.
It's a sign that I'm not enough. And you're trying to find out before you get caged. Sometimes women date you because you are the best in the scene, but not because you are the best for her heart. And she can't resist invitations from people who seem so good for her heart.
Oh my.
Sometimes you're good for other things, for society, for image, for other things, for
Yeah.
security, for safety, for my children. But there's that boy who does not have so much going on, but really clicks with this girl. She comes alive. She had disqualified him, but now she's wondering, am I going on with, let me meet this guy one more time to check again. Meeting here, meeting there,
Yeah.
talking, 2-hour phone call with a guy, 3-hour phone call with a guy. You could not get this guy in the morning because he was on a call. No, it was my dad. But really, they wouldn't talk 2 hours with dad the way you know them.
Yeah.
Once you see somebody going behind your back to meet other people, when you have already reached exclusivity level and you're getting married, you know it's your mind, don't discuss it like an incident.
Okay.
It's an data you should download and change immediately.
Don't discuss
No.
it. Okay.
Confirm it and make changes immediately.
Okay. All what you've said requires so much patience.
Yes.
To process and act on accordingly, isn't
Yes.
it? Thank you for that. Just reminding you, please get a copy of one or all of Benjamin's books. You were saying so many people, a number of people have gotten their dreams before dating.
For their alma mater, the schools they went to.
Yes.
Somebody sent a batch of books to her former primary, her former secondary school, saying, put a note there, I wish to tell you what I wish I was told when I was your age.
Yes.
And the quickest way I can tell you is through this book.
Yeah.
Put it in we have these books in our national library. Somebody bought with their money to put it in the national library.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my.
They're in the national library.
Wow.
People have tried to put them in the face of the young people who need them, even those who need healing, grown of us who need it. But this book in particular,
Yeah.
to start in life, to set them on the right track.
Yeah.
If you have somebody who wish to give them anything, any gift, any message, get them this book, particularly this book about dreams before dating.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me just give an applause for those people who are doing that for the society. So this is a book for philanthropists also. You can gift schools, you can gift institutions, gift your church groups, your youth groups. It's a good book for that age
Yes.
group. That said, you're getting all these products on benjaminzuluglobal.com, which is also where you are booking your ticket for the upcoming singles conference. There's so much to learn just from this show.
Yes.
I've learned so much. It's so thought-provoking. I'm looking forward to meeting you all single people on the 10th of February this year, 2024. We're going to be talking about finding a partner that fits your path.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heartmans. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,